Hello, Daniel Caldwell. This is the VA Crisis Response Hotline. We're calling to inform you that your emergency request for in-person counseling for PTSD has been denied. To stop fraud, waste, and abuse, these services will be replaced by VetCare AI, powered by Grok, an X company. President Trump and Doge Chairman Musk, thank you for your service and being part of our efforts to eliminate waste. Have a nice day. Press 1 to repeat this message. Press 2 to return to main menu. Press 3 to leave a message, and an AI operator will call you back if your problem is deemed unwasteful. Goodbye.
To my fellow veterans out there, breathe. 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 Yeah. I don't know about you, but when I see stuff like that, especially this one, I get triggered. I get triggered and I get into a dark, kind of an empty place, into a sunken place. It's hard to explain. It feels lonely and hurtful, and then very quickly gets filled up with anger instead. And I've gotten really good at clawing myself out of there, clawing myself out of that place. Every time I watch a war movie and I see a commercial with active duty members coming home, hugging families, every time I hear a song that reminds me, or a cadence, every time I see a commercial like this, I've gotten really good at isolating, trying to process that feeling, that trigger, clawing myself back out, because when the anger fills that sunken place, that hole without direction, it could be my wife or my kid that gets the other end of it. Because sometimes that anger is so enraging, so all-encompassing, and that feeling, that emptiness, is so confusing. You don't mean to, but without knowing where to direct it, I know it could be them. So I've gotten really good at clawing out of it. And this is the type of stuff that you tell a counselor. I instead make music or do something like this, do something creative. Sometimes I'll play drums until my hands bleed. I decided to be open like this, and it's tough because I know if you're a veteran, it's a very high likelihood that you too were triggered by seeing that commercial. And I'm thinking maybe I can direct that anger, and maybe I can hold a hand in that sunken place and direct that anger to Washington, D.C. Maybe we could turn that hurt, and instead of just clawing out of it, Maybe we can direct it to Washington, D.C. on March 14th at 12 o'clock and remind them the warriors that they turned us into, that they trained us to be, and that we're not to be screwed over or left alone or dismissed. You see, nowmarch.org is holding a Veterans March, and we want everyone there. It's a march for everything that we believe in against this fascist regime. If you're a civilian, we want you there. We want the numbers so big that they realize whoever is doing this, whoever thinks that this is okay because they're scared of a dictator or the backlash of a MAGA, that they should be more scared of us. How about that? How about we direct it there? When you're done crawling yourself out of that one, how about you meet us March 14th at the National Mall at 12 o'clock? There should be thousands of us there. Nowmarch.org. There's another one on the 15th and the 16th, a media march, a march against the Heritage Foundation. But as you breathe and do that thing that we do, that I'm so well practiced at, I give you a direction this time. You want to fight back? We turn that hurt, turn that hole into righteous indignation and anger for a cause, for our cause. Let's remind them on March 14th. What do you say? I thought you would. Breathe. I'll see you there.